Welcome back. It is the Flow Friday Sports Show, and it's time to enter Southern Mallee Giants land. And joining me on the line is the Southern Mallee Giants legend and juniors director, Trudi Cook. Great to have you with us, Trudi. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thank you. It's great to be back.
You keeping warm? You getting through those shivers?
Oh, we are. Now that we've got wood back on our fire, we're pretty happy.
Jealous. Very jealous. Well, we'll dive right in, Trudi, now. Going back to last weekend. Such a magnificent effort from the Giants girls, but in the end still too strong, but only by 8 goals.
Yeah, it was a ripping game. Look, Jodie Hayes in the centre just was doing some wonderful intercepts. Taya Horman, a junior that's come up into A grade this year, is really developing her confidence and was getting some great intercepts too. We just couldn't quite capitalise on all our turnovers. It was a few missed goals and a few silly passes, which made the margin 8 goals, where it was usually a bit less than that. But anyway, it was a good game and a good fight by the girls.
No doubt. Well, unfortunately, not too many great results to go by with the other grades. Just tell us how they all got on.
Yeah, no, look, there weren't great results. B and C grade didn't have too close a margins there. The juniors, though, they didn't get mercy this time, and they last time got mercy quite early in the game. So a huge improvement from our under-13s and 15 girls.
All right, Trudi, let's take a look at some of the other results across round 10. Which ones caught your attention?
Yeah, look, I said Nil and Dimboola would be a really close game. In the end, Nil got up by 4 goals. Which I thought that they might have a bit of a home ground advantage there with their bouncy rings and coming off a loss. So, yeah, look, they got up by 4, but other than that, the results weren't too surprising. Saints got over Eagles by a fair margin, as did Demons over Minyip Matoa. So the ladder's starting to really take a split now. You've got your 2 Horsham teams, Saints and Demons, on top and have cut away from the rest of the pack. You've got Stall, Nil and Dimmy making up the top 5 pretty easy. And then, yeah, there's Ararat, the Giants, Minyip Matoa and Warwick below that. So it's really starting to define itself ready for finals.
Yeah, certainly is. Let's take a look at some of the fixtures that we can look forward to tomorrow, round 11. So we've got Ararat there at home to Nil. This will be another pretty hard game to call. Yeah,
it is. I just reckon Nil are now starting to find their feet. Ararat do have the home ground advantage. And usually play quite well at their home facilities, but I think Nil will take the win there.
Dimboola up against Warwick should be a foregone conclusion, this one for the home side, you'd think?
Yeah, it should be. Look, as I say each week, Warwick are doing really well and putting the team out there and having a good fight, but Dimmy will prove too strong there.
Now, Stall are in good form, we know that, but you gave them a good run. Will they match up against Minyip Matoa? You'd think probably, but I don't know. How do you see it going, Trudi?
Yeah, look, Minyip Matoa can always pull out a bit of a surprise halfway through the game sometimes, so they never say die. And I reckon they could come out for a win, but I back Stall in on this one. I think Stall playing quite consistent netball there.
All right, now the Horsham Derby, before you give a tip for that one, just tell us about the significance of the Horsham rivalry.
Yeah, look, they're in the same town, obviously, and over the time have always had a bit of a rivalry, whether it's between the players, moving from one club to the other. But yeah, it's just been a long-term thing, and I think they've both been quite strong clubs in the past, and it's always been a good hit out. So it most certainly will continue with that on tomorrow, on Saturday. So look, Saints won by 4 goals last time, and it's their home game for them this time, playing indoors, the stadium. So look, it's a tough one to call. I actually hope the Demons come out on top there and have a win for them.
All right, Trudi, how do things look going forward now for the Giants girls? It's becoming a case of, the business end of the season not too far away. So how are things poised right now from within the Southern Mallee Giants camp?
Yeah, look, things are looking quite positive and feeling positive. I know we haven't got the wins on the board, but we're really starting to achieve small goals for ourselves, like those junior girls getting that experience and development in the senior grades is working quite well. On Saturday just gone, they made some changes and tried some different positions, and I think that's showing that we do have that versatility there when needed. So, look, we had a couple of small losses earlier in the year, and we hope when we come and face those teams again, we can just try and get on top of them, which will be our aim.
Well, Trudi Cook, unfortunately no game this weekend, so enjoy resting up. I don't really think it's that bad of a thing, really, just staying at home, getting the streaming services up and running and some nice warm soups perhaps. Just stay warm and enjoy the weekend off. Thanks for your time.
Good on you, Alice. Thank you.